This is again another common type where I saw it somewhere else cheaper. Even if they saw the exact same thing, people do exaggerate, and it might have been $10 higher. They will say they saw it cheaper because again, they are trying to push you, the sales associate, to taking down the price when it's not authorized. Now, from the sales associate perspective, the customer is not the enemy. Even when the whole point of this is, no matter what the customer types, the customer needs to be treated with respect. Even if you are backing away and you're pressing the little red panic button, or you're going to call security and the police, you want to stay calm. And I've had to do that. I've had a drunk customer, and I've had to get security between me and the customer. However, I can't respond. You can't meet the customer where you think they're coming from. So you always want to be polite. If the customer says they saw it for more, you may not own the store, but you never want to say, I just work here. Why? Because you are the face of the store. When the customer comes in and it's called Joe's Discount Center, they don't need to see Joe, the owner. When they talk to you, they're talking to Joe. So the person is paying you to represent them on the selling floor because they can't be there all the time.
I mean, it's not working, so I don't want it. I just want my money back. Yeah, it was a gift and everything, but I just want the money back to go to the store and buy it. Because this one's not working. Obviously something's wrong.
Like I said, I can give you a number for the manufacturer and you can call them.
But why do I need a number for? The store. The box says that it came from this store, so obviously I have to bring it to this store, right?
It's not necessary because
Why not though?
Because it came from the store, but it also came from the manufacturer.
See, but you guys are carrying it as a brand, right? as a product. So I'm guessing you have to do something about it.
What I can do is give you the number and they can.
But I don't want the number though. I want the money.
Things going on. One is that it can be legitimately, it can be a gift, and the person did not get a gift receipt. Now, what you want to do is get some basic information. When did you get it as a gift? What time of year? And you want to, if there's any kind of label still on it, there are two ways it can come in. It can come in used, it can come in unused. If it's unused, it's a little easier. It should be still in the box. You can do some research, and when all else fails and you finally got to it, I'll ask my manager. Always go back to the manager when you're not getting anywhere. If you feel like you're getting stuck, that's what they're there for. Either the manager, if the business is really small, it's the owner. The other thing that can happen when people come in with things that are unboxed and they want to return it and they say it's working perfectly, or in your case you said it's not working perfectly, is that in fact it did not come from that store. It can either be stolen and they're trying to flip it for the cash, or it can be a fake. And that is a problem with whether it's jewelry or it's a name brand. A lot of times they'll try and return the fake that they paid almost nothing for, return it to a store that's carrying that line, and try and get the cash back. So you really, really want to be careful when things come back without receipts, which is why most retailers these days will have a policy that says all returns must be accompanied by a receipt. And if somebody is buying something as a gift, they'll offer a gift receipt. So the gift receipt is all the data, the SKU and the information about the product. It just doesn't have the price.
I bought from someone that I don't have the product. I still anyway.
We have to customer service type companies.
That's up to the manager.
1 year and 1 day outside of that warranty period, it is not your place to accept the return. You kick it back to the manager, and if the manager says, I'm sorry, you will be responsible for communicating the bad news to the customer, and you have to stand firm. You don't want to get into a lengthy discussion with a customer who's getting bad news. You don't want to be disrespectful, but you've got to be firm, because they will continue on and on about why it should be. And you know what? in this case, it is what it is. Okay, so just be firm. Has everyone been a sales associate at this point?
This is Michelle with Richmond.
And everyone's been a difficult customer?
Hi.
Okay, so we're done. Thank you. Guys,